you should be playing Lugia VSTAR right now. Roll the intro. What is going on, everybody? Hitmonchanning here, back again with another Pokemon trading card game online deck tech, and today I wanted to cover Lugia VSTAR finally. I made an early deck tech for a while back, and my predictions were completely off. I went for a tanky Lugia build, and that did not end up being the build that is the current best. The current best build is actually a Lugia box style deck with a bunch of different attackers like amazing rares and radiants and whatnot that you can use for every situation. So I want to go over my Lugia VSTAR list, but before we get into that, I want to say thank you all for putting me to over 300 subscribers. It means the world to me knowing that there are over 300 people that watch my videos and enjoy them enough to hit subscribe. So I thank you so much for that. If you feel like subscribing, the red button is right down below. I try and post 2 new Pokemon trading card game videos every single week here on the Hitmonchanning channel. So thank you all so much for subscribing. It means the world to me. And I think Lugia VSTAR is the perfect deck to kind of celebrate that massive milestone for me and for this channel. So Lugia VSTAR is widely considered the best deck in format right now because, well, it's kind of broken. It has a Tempest dive attack for 4 colorless energy, it only does 220, and you can choose to discard a stadium in play. However, that seems like a lot, but you can use Summoning Star, its VSTAR power, to put 2 colorless Pokemon that don't have a rule box from your discard pile onto your bench. Those colorless Pokemon are always going to be Archeops from Silver Tempest that have the primal turbo ability, which lets you search your deck for up to 2 special energy, attach them to one of your Pokemon. Now, Archeops is amazing with Lugia because we have so many good special energies in the format right now. We have double turbo energy that counts for 2 energy. We've got V-Guard that helps keep your Lugia a little bit tankier. We have Aurora energy for a plethora of other attackers. We have Capture energy to kind of fill an energy cost, but it also helps us in the early game get set up. We also have a Heat Fire energy to help with some fire attack costs in our other attackers, as well as the main energy, Powerful Colorless Energy. This boosts colorless Pokemon's damage output by 20 for each powerful colorless energy attached, so you can attach all 4 powerful colorless energy to make Lugia VSTAR's attack do 300 damage. If you put a choice belt on that, that's 330 absolutely insane damage output with this card. So we're gonna go through the rest of the list right now. Everybody loves Lugia, everybody knows Lugia. It is a menacing deck, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you my list. So we're starting off with, well, a Dunsparce because of that mysterious nest ability, so our Lugia is not going to be lightning weak. We're rocking a 4-2 line of Lugia V and Lugia VSTAR. It might seem a little bit thin, like, you know, you might want to go for a 4-3, which is fine. I just prefer 4-2 because I like to lean into the toolbox style of the deck a little bit more, and also because I don't have any other Lugia VSTARs on TCG Go, but I kind of do prefer my list that way. We have one Oranguru, very crucial card with that Primate Wisdom ability to put energies back on top of the deck. We can switch a card from our hand with the card from the top of the deck. We got Stoutland V in here, which is a crazy card in this deck. Double Dip Fangs. It does 40 damage, and if you knock out a basic Pokemon with this attack, you can take 1 more prize card. Excellent against those Comfey and those Sobble decks and all that jargon, and also it's a pretty decent attacker with Wild Tackle. You can do 230 to yourself, so if you're in a pinch, Stoutland V can come in handy. We're playing 4 of those Archeops, 1 amazing rare Yveltal with amazing destruction to knock out a Pokemon instantly, Radiant Charizard so we can use Combustion Blast late in the game or early in the game and do 250 damage on a single prizer. We have a Raikou amazing rare with the amazing Shot attack, which lets you, for a Grass, Lightning, and Metal energy, do 120 damage to the active and 120 to one of the benched Pokemon. Pumpkaboo to help remove those pesky paths to the peaks, as well as Luminion V for some extra consistency. Now we're rocking 4 Evo Incense, 1 Heavy Ball for our, a lot of our 1-ofs in this deck. We got a couple of 1-ofs that we might want to fish out the prizes. 1 Lost Vacuum. We're rocking 4 Quick Ball, 3 Ultra Ball, Collapse Stadium so we can get rid of our Luminion if we, ever, you know, if it's benched and we don't want it to get targeted to get knocked out, we can get rid of that with Collapse Stadium. 1 Bird Keeper, which I really like to help us switch in and out of the active and avoid paralysis. 2 Boss, 2 Marnie, 3 Professor's Research, 2 Serena. A lot of options in this deck in terms of supporters. You can even play other cards like Judge if you wanted to. We're also playing 2 Choice Belts, and now for the energy, which I went over, 2 Double Turbo, 1 V-Guard, 4 Aurora, which helps us power up the cost of all those amazing rares. 4 Capture, 1 Heat, and 4 powerful colorless. We have quite a few energy in this deck, quite a few Pokemon in this deck, and this deck has quite a few options to close out games. So we're going to hop into some games right now and see if we can get some dubs with the Lugia VSTAR. To call the coin flip here, tails never fails. And we take those. We're absolutely going to go first and see what we are playing up against. We got a pretty okay starting hand. No way to get Archeops in the discard in our opening hand is a little bit rough, but that's okay because we have the VSTAR, we got the Aurora, we're good. We're good to go. Got that belt. We are chilling. Playing it. Oh my gosh, this is going to be unfortunate. This is going to suck so bad. This matchup is going to be terrible. Okay, well, goodbye belts. We can grab Raikou or we can grab Guru. Genuinely think we got to start powering up Raikou. That's the only way we can win this matchup, I believe. Go to that VSTAR and just pass my opponent. If they get that Ascension Wheezing off, I'm gonna not have a good time. I'm not gonna have a good time. Really depends on what we draw into here. There's the Evil Incense coming out. But they're probably gonna grab something else, unless they're just gonna future-proof. I wish you could see my face of shock right now. Archeops? Is this Lugia Wheezing? Is this a thing? Is this a thing that people play? What? I'm so confused. There's that Lugia V. I'm genuinely so confused. Like, actually, is this a deck that people play? There's a Yveltal coming down. Okay, they have the Ascension. Unless they're just gonna retreat. Yeah, they have that Ascension. Okay. Thankfully, we have a boss. So maybe we'll be okay. There's an Archeops, so we'll evolve to Lugia. Archeops in the discard. Got Guru. I mean, we could just go for an Archeops and take the KO, which we might have to. Oh man, I do not like how we have to play this. I really don't. But we're gonna grab that fish for next turn. We'll boss up. We can take up the Yveltal, which I think we'll have to do in order to keep ourselves safe and sane. We'll Lumineon here. For research for next turn, just so we can be okay. Summoning Star for a single Archeops. This sucks. This really does suck, but that's okay. Primal Turbo. 2 double turbo energies. Tempest die for 180. Not the best play. But I feel that that's necessary. We have another Lugia V to come down. Okay, it's fine. That is a-okay with me. We're gonna have to take a peek and see what my opponent is able to do, though, because it seems like they got 1 Archeops in the discard. Not a big hand. They might just severe poison, then we can take out that Wheezing and be on with our game. We'll have to see. Not having Primal Turbo access is tough as well, I will say. Like, that's a bit difficult. 1 belt in the discard where we could have actually used it on Raikou to take a KO on Lugia with weakness. I'm interested to see how this game progresses, I won't lie to you. They have that powerful colorless on Wheezing and a Lumineon. Probably gonna go for a research here. That's why they attached the powerful colorless, but I don't know why they attached that to Wheezing. That's what confuses me. Why would you attach that on Wheezing and not Lugia? There's that research gonna come down. I'm pretty confused by my opponent's tactics, I won't lie to you. By pretty confused, I mean like fairly confused. Like, I mean like, what is happening here? But we'll have to see what they decide to do. There's that quick ball, probably getting another Archeops in the discard pile. And now it is an uphill battle from here, my friends. Because they can Tempest, no, they can Summoning Star, double Archeops, power it up, and go for the gold. That's what they can do right now, if they choose to. But I don't think they can actually take a KO unless they find their belts. So that's okay. I'm kind of content with that, because then we hopefully bring up Raikou and just destroy this thing. Another Lugia V coming down. They're getting prepped and ready. They might even opt for a severe poison right here. They might just opt to do that and to start powering up their board, which would probably be the smarter play, but they can retreat it thanks to that hiding dark energy. And they're going to get both Archeops onto the bench. And now we are going to quiver and plead for our lives in this game, because that Wheezing is so deadly, which I never even thought of putting in the deck, which is really cool. But I know they're debating what I'm thinking of them doing as well. So we'll have to see what they decide to do. There's that Primal Turbo. They're going to be powering up Lugia for sure. There's no question about that. It's more a question of, do they attack with Wheezing, or do they just wait and see? Seizing. Oh, that was a bad joke. They just wait and see with that Severe Poison what we're going to be up to next turn. Thankfully, we can retreat that Lugia if we need to and go into Raikou. And if we find a way to bring that Lugia up, we'll be okay. We literally need to, like, we can't KO the Lugia. We need to, like, top deck a boss to then bring up Lumineon to KO it or something silly. There's that other Primal Turbo, which, oh no, they'll be able to KO us. They have 3, yeah. Oh, they're going to power up Lumineon. Okay, so they're going to go into that Lumineon, it seems, and get a bit of a chip damage up. That makes more sense. Makes a lot more sense with what they're going to do here. And hit our Lugia V-Star. And it really does suck because we're moving 120, can't take out a Wheezing. We can take out Archeops with the weakness, but then we can't take out Lugia. So they're going to go into that Wheezing now. Yeah, oh, this is going to be rough for us, isn't it? Pumpkin Pit not going to do anything. We'll bench that other Lugia and we'll research away. Nothing else going on in here. We can Tempest Dive, but that's not going to do us well. We'll get rid of that. We don't even need Stoutland. We don't even need this Evo Incense. We just Evo Incense, grab our Archeops in the deck. And I guess we just Tempest Dive. And now we get knocked out by Lugia next turn. At the very least, we have taken out another of my opponent's Pokemon. And we're going to see what they do here. This is going to be rough. I won't lie. It's going to be an uphill battle, but I think we can do it. I think we have the capabilities to come out on top of this match. But I don't know. You'll have to tell me what you're thinking about this. There's a double turbo, so they can still knock out this Lugia, no problem. We need to find Belt. Like, desperately, we need to find Belt. That's the win condition here. I didn't check if it's prized. We can check with that quick ball right now. But how are we going to draw into it? Well, only if we top deck a supporter. And they're going to go for a quick ball here, grabbing something else, it seems. Like, probably another attacker. Radiant Zard would be my guess. Or even something like Radiant Raikou. Or not Radiant Raikou. Oh, they're going to grab another cop. Why do they have so many Wheezings? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This just makes our life so much more difficult. Why are you grabbing that coughing for, my friend? Why? Also, I just realized there's that Radiant Zard. Okay, they had it in hand. I should not have benched this Lugia, because my other V-Star is in the discard. Not a smart play, but that's okay. If we need to, we can go for a 4 energy arrow dive at some point down the line, or read the wind if we get into a really dead hand. There's that Evo Incense, probably sitting in the deck, grabbing another Wheezing for next turn, but we need to take out this Lugia if we have any hopes of winning this game. Oh no, they're actually going to grab another Lugia. Okay. So if we are able to take the knockout on this Lugia, we can actually take out this coughing. Then I'm good. I'm very happy with our board state. We'll take 3 prizes that turn. They're gonna Marnie us. We have a shot. Like we have a shot to find the Belt here. If we find the Belt, I'm gonna be so happy. You have no idea. We did not find the Belt. That's okay. We also have no way to check if we do have the Belt. We can. Well, never mind. We can Primal Turbo. If we don't have the Belt, I'm gonna be very sad. I won't lie. It's gonna be terrifying. They're just gonna get that coughing prepped up and ready to go. But I believe that our Belt is in the deck. 33 cards. 33 cards. The Belt's gotta be one of them. They're gonna power up that Zard, get it ready to go. And they're going to knock out our Lugia V-Star, doing that Tempest Dive for 240 damage. Okay. Okay. Listen. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. We bring up Archeops. Or even Fish. We can bring up Fish as well. Let's bring up Fish, I guess. Yeah. Bring up Fish. Okay, let's Heavy Ball. It's in the prizes. Oh my gosh, it's in the prizes. Why? Why does it have to be in the prize cards? Oh, just my luck. Just my luck. Well, we can go for that Aqua Return here, I guess, and bring something else up. Primal Turbo. Can even just put a capture on it. Guess we'll grab Zard for the future. Marnie. Even if I can bring something like Dunsparce up into the active. Like, I don't want to give them a chance to take another KO with, like, another big KO with Lugia. We'll just Aqua Return. I guess we just bring up Zard. Yeah, we just bring up Zard. Oh my gosh, this is so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully next turn, they don't boss up our Raikou. They can take out the Zard. That's fine. They can take out my Charizard. Hopefully. They don't do anything that makes us upset. They don't even find their reason. We martied them into a hand of all energy. That's what I'm hoping for right now. If we did that, then I'd be a pretty happy fellow, for sure. I'd be a pretty happy and joyous fellow. So we'll have to see what happens. I'm scared. They're gonna retreat into the Coughing and go for that Ascension, for sure. 100% that's their play. 100%. Which, believe it or not... Oh, no. That's okay, actually. We just have no way to get this Zard of the active. If we top deck Aurora, please tell me we do. Oh my gosh! Wait, we still can't retreat because both double turbos are in the discard. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well, we'll Aurora, get rid of that Stoutland. And the other Aurora's in the discard, right? No, it's not. Okay, wait. Maybe this is the play. Do we bring up the Crobat and take it out? Maybe we do. But then we gotta hope they don't boss our Raikou. But then they have Zard online. We bring up the bat for sure. Primal Turbo. Okay, we can Heat. And we could even V-Guard, honestly. That doesn't really matter. Scrap Capture. We can't even attack this turn. That's fine. Next turn? Next turn will be okay. This game is going to be for the ages. This is going to be a game for the ages right here. This is so terrifying. They can't attack with Zard. They need to attach and retreat here. Like, this is terrifying. This is so scary. I don't know how this game is going to finish. But I'm praying. I am praying and hoping and doing everything imaginable that they don't have the proper energy to retreat. They don't have ways out to that energy. They don't have that energy in the deck with Archeops. And they don't have the boss. If they have the boss, this game is done. There's that Primal Turbo. There's that Primal Turbo. There's that capture. Okay, they got the retreat. Got the retreat. Which is fine. There's that Primal Turbo. Do they have another Dark Energy? Is that what they're looking for, maybe? Do they whiff it? What do they do here? I forgot about the Path to the Peak. That was my crucial error. I wanted to take this bat out with the Zard. They're going to power up that Zard. Okay, they're going to get Zard ready to go. They're going to get Zard ready to rumble. My friend, you can't attack. You have Path in play. Okay, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. I was like, hold on. What are you doing there? Okay, got Path in play. Gonna Marnie us. Do we find boss? Do we find boss? If we find boss, I'm going to jump for joy. We find boss. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. Bat VMAX, okay. Okay. I'm holding out for hope here. Combustion Blast. Okay, take out the Zard, that's fine. We got Raikou. Yveltal. We can't even use Yveltal. So we'll quick ball this away. Do we have another attacker? We have Fish. Got another Aurora. We have Colorless. We could use base Lugia to attack. We have a lot of powerful colors. We have 4 in deck. Quick ball this Yveltal away. Grab Guru. It's Primal Turbo. This is going to be an insane game. Now what do we do? I think, do we target the Crobat VMAX? Because Aerodive can do 130. That's 150, 170. This is going to be tough. If we target the bat, we might be able to win here. But we need to find another boss. That's our issue. Let's play the Fish. We have boss. We do have it. We just grab it. And then we'll put it on top of the deck. Well, Serena. Switch. Top deck the boss. Amazing shot. We target the bat, right? Because we need to take both prizes next turn. With 4 powerful colors plus 80, 210. Yeah, we knock it out. There we go. Okay, this is it. This is it. Grab those 2 prizes. Belt, yeah, of course. Lugia V. This is it. This is the game. There's that wheezing. My heart is racing right now. We might be able to take the craziest dub of all time. All time with Lugia. We have had a terrible game. This game has been so rough. They're gonna Serena upper Lugia. No. No. Wait. Okay, Combustion Blast, take out the Lugia. This is gonna come down to the wire here. What do we do? What do we do here? We do 150, but that's not enough to take out the bat. Okay, they have 4 energy. 5. They have a lot of energy. Do they have it on the bat? I'm doubtful. Primal Turbo first. Just get this on Minion. Bring up bat. Guess we'll put this Ultra Ball on top. Whoop. This is Marnie. Well, amazing shot. What do we even target? It doesn't really matter. There's nothing, I guess, because if they have the Sharon. But, like, we target something. Guess we just hit the Zard? The Wheezing? The Wheezing. And we wait. Do they have the retreat? I'm holding out for a hero right now. They do have the retreat. Okay. Good game against my opponent. We should have had that. If we had the belt, not prize, we should have had that for sure. For sure. But what a good game nonetheless. It really showed off, I mean, the power of Lugia on both sides. Lugia Dark, Lugia Box. Definitely a good game to show off Lugia. My opponent is calling the coin flip here. I like to say Tails never fails. And look at that. It's absolutely won us. So we're absolutely going to go first and see what we're working with. We're working with an incredible starting hand here. Like a beautiful starting hand, actually. Gonna have to get rid of a couple energy here, but that is okay. We have the capture to help us. Oh, we're versing Goodra. Interesting. So I believe what the correct play here, we're gonna capture energy. Let's go for that Oranguru. We will discard Archeops with the quick ball. And I just want to grab Lumineon just to get ourselves a little bit ahead with, what's it called? With our options for next turn, let's just say. We'll Ultra Ball these two energies away and grab ourselves, I'll just say Lugia VSTAR for now. We'll Primate Wisdom Lumineon on top of the deck. Choice Belt. Might as well play that. No, we'll leave that for now. And we're just going to pass to my opponent. So we're in a really good position here. I didn't opt to go for the second Archeops in the discard for a very simple reason. That reason being, I wanted to guarantee and threaten the turn 2 Lugia VSTAR because we can actually knock this Goodra out next turn. But they're playing Goodra with Ralts, which is very interesting. There's a Radiant Gardevoir and another Goodra coming out. It's going to be an interesting deck to play against for sure. And Iscan, okay. I've not seen this list, but it seems to be working out for my opponent. They got a really big hand here. They're playing down a lot of cards, and they're getting set up really quickly. There's that Curlia with the Refinement ability, which lets you discard a card from your hand and draw 2. They're going to attach a Water Energy and pass to us. Well, thankfully, we are going to be able to take a knockout on this Goodra here. So we're going to just drop that Lumineon. Just going to find a clean old Research. So nice Research to play down. Draw 7 new cards. If only we had that Archeops in the discard, would be okay. Let's grab another Archeops here. We'll put, I guess, the Bird Keeper on top of the deck. And we don't find anything that can help us out. So we're just going to go for that Summoning Star. Grab a single Archeops, which is unfortunate, but we need to take this first knockout here. And now we can Primal Turbo, but we're knocking out this Goodra anyway, so I think I kind of just want to go, we'll leave the Powerfuls, but I don't know, we're going to have to find Stoutland as well. Stoutland's in the deck. We'll have to find Stoutland, get it out, get it into play. I think I kind of just want to put another Powerful, because that's going to be what, 220, 240, 260, 290, put a Powerful and a Capture on our good pal Lugia. And we're just going to go for a Tempest Dive. Boom, take that knockout here. That's 270 damage. Because of the Gardevoir, I forgot about that. We'll grab a Research, and we will grab a Boss off the prizes. Now, if we can find Stoutland and power it up, maybe we could take out a Ralts, but we know they have the Curlia in hand, so that is not going to matter. But we can actually pull up that other Hisuian Goodra V and knock it out of the park with Lugia right now. And this is why Lugia is such a good deck to play right now, because it is super consistent with all these special energies. And when the Scarlet and Violet rotation happens at the end of March / beginning of April, you're going to lose a lot of special energies, and Lugia is not going to become very good unless we get a bunch of special energies printed in Scarlet and Violet base set. Unless, there's a big asterisk there. But we're probably going to get those printed in the second or third set of the Scarlet and Violet block. My reason being is because that's usually how it goes. Like, take a look at Rebel Clash, for example. Going back to our game here, my opponent has benched a couple of other Ralts, which we may be able to take out with a Stoutland if we are able to find it. It could be good. We could actually do something and take those Ralts out, and then we just take out a Goodra. They're gonna switch into the Ralts. Interesting. And probably attach. Oh no, I thought they were gonna memory skip me. I was gonna be like, oh, that's a really interesting tech, but they're not gonna do that. Get a Lost Vacuum. And now I want to see what we're able to do here. Let's Primate Wisdom. I guess this Primate Wisdom, the Vacuum on top, I guess. There's another Lugia that we can get down. I guess we'll start powering up a second Lugia. Let's go for a Primal Turbo. We'll grab this Powerful and this Capture. Like, I just kind of want to get another Lugia going, just in case. There's that Powerful. Put the belt down. And let's bring up that Hisuian Goodra V. And Tempest Dive and knock it out. There's not much my opponent can do from here. I think we're in a really good spot. Get that Collapse Stadium. They're just going to scoop. Yeah, there wasn't really much that they could do. If they got that Goodra up, we might have been in a bit of a pickle, but that's okay. we are doing well with Lugia VSTAR. So what do you think of my Lugia VSTAR box deck? I really enjoy this deck. It's a lot of fun to play. We got some hilarious and crazy games in today's video. If I were to make any changes to the deck, I would probably add a third Lugia VSTAR and maybe take out an attacker. Like, I don't know, all the attackers are really strong, or maybe take out like an Evo Incense or take out a card just to make it a little bit more consistent. Another card you might want to add is a Drapion just to help you with Mew, because it can be very difficult, excuse me, to deal with Mew with this deck if you have your like Yveltal prize. But then again, you have the Hisuian Heavy Ball, so that's really a toss-up if you want to go down that route or not. Other than that, I really do like my list. I like really everything about it. You could try and change the list to be more tanky, adding more V-Guards and like a Share and Scare, or you can do that kind of stuff if you really wanted to, which, you know what, not the worst idea. Tanky Lugia is a video that I'm gonna actually work on and probably post pretty soon. But nonetheless, I really love this deck. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below, what do you think of my Lugia VSTAR list? I know I'm not the best Lugia player out there, but I really do try, and I had a lot of fun playing this deck. What do you like, what do you dislike? Would you keep on, would you change? And subscribe to the channel. I post 2 new Pokemon trading card game videos every single week here on the Hitmonchanning channel. And hit the notification bell so you never miss any of them. And with all that said and done, Hitmonchanning out.